I don't know, I always think of a song for everything, but what's new Monday is my new video on Mondays, obviously, and I've changed it up because remember I did a new savings challenge every day in the month of May, and so this is taking its place. This is what's new for savings challenges and such, and it will be on Mondays. And I have to tell you though, I am having a hard time not making a video every day of what's new. So I may have to pop in on other days besides Mondays, depending on where my creativity is going and what's happening. So today I have two different new themes going on. And I have some money. This is not, I'm actually not going to keep this in the savings challenge that I show you, but I just wanted to have some so that we could play it for a minute or two and go from there. So, but before we do that, I just wanted to check in with everyone. As I said, it's Monday, and here in Maine, it is rainy and windy and cold, and that has been what the weather's been since last Friday. Friday night is when it changed from 90-degree weather to, I don't even know what the temperature is today. All I know is I had to go in town and I was cold, very cold, and wet by the time I got back home because I had left my raincoat hanging on the hook at home. I thought I had it with me as I walked out the door, and I did not. So that's what's happening here in Maine. I had been trying to do a little bit of gardening every day, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. Last week I did little to nothing because it, went from 30 degrees to 90 degrees in the course of just less than a 24-hour period. And so it was too hot to work out in the garden. And then after 2 days of that heat, we then got this cold front that has come through. And I honestly am not sure when it's ending. I looked at the weather as I was working on my planner pages for this week, and it looks like we're going to get rain and 50s all week. So that's disappointing to me. I may just have to put my boots on and at least go out and see what's happening in the garden this week. And beyond that, I have had a influx of orders for my children's dress-up clothing business. And this usually is not an incredibly busy time of year for me, but I have noticed that an increase of people who order for their kids to wear to theme parks, going to Disney. And I've just had 3 orders in the last week and a half for people who are going on cruises, and they wanted something for their child to wear. 2 people ordered my Zarina, I think that's how you say it, Pirate Fairy. And I've had her around for years and years and years. I've had that design around, and it used to sell really well, and then it's kind of stopped selling, but it happens to be up on my website. And 2 orders have come in the last few days for Zarina. And interestingly, both are going on cruises, but I did kind of check on, one person said that she was going to need it in, a certain amount of weeks, and another said she was going to need it in a couple of months. And so, you know, because I do like to just let people know. I mean, what are the chances that they're going to be on the same cruise, right? But, you know, I do like to let people know that. And then someone asked me, have you ever seen any of your designs at Disney? And as a matter of fact, yes, I have. I saw one of my, the Wicked Stepsisters. I saw them, the two of them, Drusilla and Anastasia, off in a distance. There was no way that I could get to them. I didn't know the people, but they were obviously my dresses. And so that was kind of cool. But that's the only time I've ever seen one of my designs in the Disney parks. I mean, I generally only go once a year. I know it, even, and sometimes not even that. So I know it sounds like I go a lot, but I really don't. So anyway, so that's keeping me busy, orders from that. And, but I did do some new designs. I'm going to move these. So my first new designs have to do with these cards here. And they are Disney Princess Edition learning cards. I was in a store the other day and I saw these and I thought, oh, I wonder what I could do with those, right? Subtraction, addition, multiplication, and then they randomly had this in with the princesses, and it's the DC Super Friends edition. So these are simply flashcards, basically, and I thought, I can make something with them. What can I make with them? And so I did come up with something. I will be honest with you. They will be for sale in my shop. However, I have a very limited amount because of the ability of how many decks of these I could get at the store. Now, if I find them somewhere else, then I can increase that. But for now, so what I did was I made a savings challenge for it. And there it is. Princess Edition Savings. And basically, these are all the answers to every flashcard in the box. There are 72. There's 36 cards, but they're double-sided, so there's 72 of them. And it says to play, use the Princess Edition flashcards, draw as many as you would like, save the totals, and color them in. So that is the edition one. And these are all the princesses that are on the cards. So there are the 11 princesses. And these are all on the cards. And then I have the subtraction one. Same thing, a different picture of the princesses, but same princesses. 72 squares. And the answers to each one. And you will notice that, like on the addition, there's only 1 0. On the subtraction, there's a lot of zeros on there. And that goes with this one. Oh, and guys, so it's laminated. It will come laminated. It will not come hole punched because these are 5 by 7-ish. And so they would, they don't fit in the binders I have. So you would need to hole punch them yourself if you want them hole punched. I think I'm going to set ones like this up in a box. But it opens. And so you do the game and you put the money in. And I would also put the cards that I used in, so I didn't use them again. So this is the addition. And you guessed it, I have a multiplication. Multiplication has a lot of zeros in it. Because, you know, 0 times. So the multiplications, same princesses, little different picture. And then the superhero one. Isn't that cute? These guys are so cute. Same thing. They had 72. And all the answers are in there. And that's addition. So I wanted to talk about this a little bit because I'm going to guess that this, I have no idea how much you're going to save with this. I did not total these up. I kind of wanted it as a surprise for myself too, but I'm going to guess this is for, you know, once I did it, I would not be able to do this challenge probably because I don't usually have $99 to save in a challenge or $88. This one has the highest denominations on it, the multiplication one. The subtraction one has the lowest ones on it. Although the multiplication one does have a few more zeros. But the subtraction one has, the highest that you would pay is $11 in the subtraction. The highest you would pay in the multiplication is 99. And those are pretty big numbers, 60, 77, 50, 55, 70. And then the addition would, to me, feels like kind of the middle of the road as far as income, you know, what you would have for savings income. The highest on the addition one is 20. I think that's the highest. Yeah, is 20. So this one is 11 for subtraction. This one is 20, the highest denomination. And this one is $99. And then in the superhero one, it's the addition, and I don't remember there being, oh, the highest in that one is a 20 also. Okay, so you could do it a few different ways. Like, say you really liked to do multiplications, right? You could do it and save the total of the answer. So $99, so it'd be 9 plus 9 is $18 as savings instead of $99. Or 54 would be $9. So the highest you would save would be $18 instead of the 99 on that one. And the, like I said, the subtraction one, you know, you could do that with that one, I guess, if you needed to do something lower than $10 or $11. So they're flexible, which is kind of nice. And I wanted to do the addition one, the kind of middle of the road one, just to show you what I'm doing with them. Now, the set comes with both the laminated card envelope, combination card envelope, and the flashcards. So basically it says to play, use the Princess Edition flashcards, draw as many as you would like, save the totals, and color them in. Now, because they're two-sided, I feel like I would want to, and this is completely up to you, but to keep track of what ones I've used, I would want to use both sides in one in one game. So if I wanted to do 4 of these, then I would need to draw 2 cards and use both sides. So that's what I'm going to do. And you can see they have the little princesses on them. Ariel and Belle. All right, so these would be my 2 cards. And let's see. I could use a Sharpie, right? Because it will erase off here. Because then the other thing I thought was, you could play this over and over again. You could play this with one of your kids, you know, if you're trying to teach them savings. Use the lowest denomination one, the subtraction one with the kids. You could, when you're done playing with the flashcards, if you don't want to do it again, then you could just randomly save. You know how I throw the dice and I land on 4, so it tells me that I need to save 4 boxes, or I need to save the number 4. However you want to play it when you're all done. But yeah, so this is 11 plus 9. Would be 20 if my math is right. And I know already that I'm not going to have enough money for this. But like I said, I just wanted to show you okay, so there's 20 that I may only be able to do one card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, I only have $6 left. So what are the chances? Okay, so the total of this one is 8. So I would color in 8. And I would save, we're going to say that's $8. And then I would color in 10. And again, if these are too big a numbers, you could call it 1, or you could divide everything by something to do a little more math, I guess. And then this one is 5. So there's a 5. So then I would do, it's 38, 39, 40, $43 that I would save into the envelope. So we're going to pretend this is $43. I would put in the envelope to save. And I would also put these 2 cards in there so that I didn't use them again, because there is the exact number of cards here on here that are in the box. How cool is that? Like, I was so excited when I saw these flashcards. I used to love flashcards when I was a kid. I was one of those nerds. And I was looking at them and I thought, oh, these would be so cool for my grandson. But honestly, he's 9 and he's kind of a math whiz. So I think these would be way too easy for him. But they would still be fun for a savings challenge with him to do. You know, to save up for something he's wanting or something. So anyway, that's my new challenges for this week. I've got another one to show you too, but so these all go together. And the superhero one works the same exact way. Except I seem to have done the superhero one. Oh, I guess it depended on what side. Okay, never mind. It's all right. So there's those. I love them. I absolutely love them, you guys. I'm excited. I'm going to erase this one. I am actually going to use the subtraction one in my next savings night because I like the low amounts for it for now. And then I thought, you know, I think I could swing this one as long as I didn't get too, you know, as long as I only picked one card at a time. I think I could swing that one. And then the multiplication one, I would be happy to add the total number instead of putting that amount in. But it would be a great savings for someone who wants to do it. And you could do it as a 72-week. I mean, I don't know. 72 weeks is sort of odd, but, or 72 days or whatever. So yeah, I just thought they'd be really fun. And when you're done with it, You just use your magic eraser and erase the Sharpie off. And you're done. There you go. Okay, so this one is a shipping one. It, you know, will ship to you. And also, by the way, it does say it on some of my listings, but when it's charging you shipping, I try to charge pretty much exact shipping. Although you have to remember, you know, I do have to buy the padded envelope or whatever is in it, whatever they are in also. But if you purchase several things that need to be shipped, I will combine the shipping and refund whatever is extra. Just so you know that. I've always done that in all of my shops. So, okay. And then the other, what's new is, well, there's a couple of different things. So these are digital download ones. And I'm going to move those out of the way. And the first one, remember I did the coupon one a couple of weeks ago where when you saved money by using a coupon, you would put that in the envelope. Well, I thought about that, and then someone had said something about receipts and stuff. So I made a receipt roundup one, and I couldn't resist. I had to put these very famous cowboys on it. And it's called Yeehaw! Receipt Roundup Savings. So basically what you do is you, like I took my receipts from last week. So last Monday to yesterday, Monday through Sunday. And I took them and figured out, you know, if it came to $7.50, then I rounded it up to the 50 cents. And I had a few receipts and it totaled a little under $6. It was like $5.91. So I would round that up and put $6 here and then put $6 in the envelope. And I think I'm going to do this one. There's, let's see, 6, 12, 24, 25, 26, 27. That's odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 24, 25, 26, 20. Okay, so I think I might do it for 27 weeks and just see what happens. And I only rounded up receipts. Like I didn't round up my Amazon purchase or I'm trying to think. What, like my my electricity bill, things like that. I didn't use those. I just used receipts. Like I went to McDonald's and bought a soda and it came to $1.25, actually 27, and I rounded it up and things like that. So this is called the Yeehaw Receipt Roundup Savings. And it will, of course, be up in the shop, brand new. And it has an envelope. And these guys are so cute. I mean, he's all twisted up in his rope. And it just explains to you here what, how to do it. And like I said, I would just do a whole week on one receipt. I mean, you could do it any way you wanted to, but that's what made sense to me. And then I'm starting a new series. You've heard me talk during my savings challenge times and games that I needed some lower denomination games and challenges because this is a slower time of year for me. And I was feeling kind of, challenged. No pun intended. I was feeling like I wasn't getting anywhere. I know it's not a race, but I wanted to complete some challenges and feel good about that. And I just, the challenges I was using were like, save $300 or save $500, and it was just too much. And I wasn't making them my own. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to make some that make sense to me right now. And it's also a series. So there will be, let's see, 11. I feel like there'll be 16 or 17 of them all total, but there's 3 for today. See, I've been a little bit busy here. So they are my princess challenges. And as you can see on Cinderella, I've made it so that I can decide however much I want these. And I know I'm going to make them $5 a piece, each slipper. That seems really doable to me. Maybe I'll shake the dice and, I get 3, so I'd pay $15. I am going to laminate this for myself because I do think I'll use these ones over and over again. And she's got her little mice down here and her bluebirds and her other birds. And then the glass slipper. And you get to decide each slipper and what it's worth and what your goal is. And it comes, of course, with an envelope. Well, it doesn't come with an envelope. You can get an envelope for it. So Cinderella. Oh, now you can see the next one because I forgot to turn it over. But this is, of course, Snow White. And I'm going to save $60 on here. And I made the denominations really small. So there's nothing over $5 in the apples. And so, I chose the apples because of the Wicked Witch. And then she's there with all her buddies. And I feel like $60 is so doable. And I'm going to turn this over so that we can have a little element of surprise. But of course, it's an envelope. And then while I show you this envelope, can you decide what the next princess might be? Because it is going to be all princesses. There's the envelope to match it. So we have Snow White and Cinderella. And who might this one be? Do 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 do. Okay, did you guess? Aurora. There she is with her little fairy godmothers. And this is saving $100. Again, I feel like this is doable. For me. And so I didn't make any of them over $9, and I can save however much at a time. And then of course I made an envelope too. Now I have a question for you as I leave you today. What's the next princess you want me to do? And when I do these, obviously, a lot of my challenges have, whoops, where is it? Must be under there. Have this, my goal, right? So you can choose the goal yourself, like that. And then these ones, I added denominations to it. Do you have a preference? Do you like one over the other? Do you like both of them because you can do it, however you want? I thought I would do some of the princesses like this with even larger savings for some of them. And some of the princesses like this, where I could set my own goal too. So I'd have a little mix of everything. But tell me what you guys think. This is pretty bad over here, my desk. But because I've been working at orders too for my dress-up clothes. All right, well, I'll wait and hear what you have to say. Did you guess which princess this one was? I should put it here. Which do you prefer? Setting your own goal, having the money so you don't have to think about it, or a little mix of both? And 3, what princess would you like to see next? There's the Yeehaw one. And who's your favorite princess, I guess? Maybe that's what you should tell me. That's a lot of questions, you guys. You can answer them all or pick one or whatever you want to do. Look at all this. How much fun is this, guys? So we have the flashcard mathematics. We have 3 princesses so far. And we have the receipt roundup one. And I'm going to let you go for now. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday. And I also hope that the week is everything you hope it will be. And I will see you real soon. Bye.